Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Quickly, player ratings and a review of Arteta. I've explained my thoughts on the game. Wasn't the best game in the world. Pretty dead. um, so, yeah, I thought about it. I actually recorded this last night, but my phone died and it was a shit video. I was a bit tired, to be honest. Did a couple of things. So, here we are. I'll get straight into it and go from there. Look, I'll start with Leno. I thought as a keeper, I'm biased myself, so I thought Leno was brilliant. I think he didn't do anything wrong, and as a keeper, it's not just about the saves that you make; it's about what you're doing. How commanding was he? Did the defence feel comfortable? He was getting the ball all the time. Good decisions almost every single time. So for me, Leno was superb. Not not amazing, but did everything that was required of him and made that fantastic save in the first half. So I'm going to give him, with a clean sheet and a quality save, um, I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10, really. You couldn't have asked him to do much more. He wasn't busy. He stopped Rashford having an easy chance at goal, made himself big when he needed to. Yeah, I thought he was really good. It's very, very solid. Let's go with Cedric. Cedric's continuing to sort of impress me. I don't know. I just feel like he's knocking on the door. He should be starting now instead of Bellerin on the right. It gives us more attacking threat, more going forward. He may not be as quick, and maybe defensively he'll be sort of found out against certain players in the league. But when we're meant to be on the front foot against certain teams, which would be the majority of the league, right? I think Cedric's a very viable starter at right back. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Did nothing wrong, did extremely well on the left. Rashford not in his pocket, but limited him massively. So really impressive. David Luiz, look, he's got all the plaudits this week. Sky, Gary Neville, Dave all said he was brilliant. I have to agree. I'm not just sort of going with what everyone else is saying, but I thought he was brilliant. He was there with everything. The celebration for the free kick, that was weird, but whatever. If he's going to play better because of that, I think he was motivated because it was against Cavani, his old teammate. So yeah, really, really good performance, and I would give like an 8.5 out of 10, but we don't do halves here. We go all in. So I'm going to give him a 9. Really, really solid. And then moving over to Holding. Look, Holding, like most of the Arsenal fan base, really enjoying the way he's playing. He's sort of stepping up into that sort of captain role. He's becoming a great leader. He doesn't really do much wrong, apart from the odd pass. I mean, the only criticism I have of Holding is his hairline. I know I can't really talk, but that man, as soon as lockdown's over, needs to get himself over to Turkey and the local hair clinic. Because I'm sure he'll be feeling a lot better about himself and he'll play even better. So, yeah, Holding, top draw, really enjoying him as an Arsenal fan. 7 out of 10. Hector Bellerin, always hard to judge because we're judging him on his potential. Just like Theo Walcott when he came onto the scene, we're like, brilliant. He's going to be one of the best fullbacks in Europe. It's not the case, is it? He's quite basic. He doesn't really offer huge amounts going forward, but he does seem like a bit of a leader. He's got his cult following, and then he's got his haters. For me, I thought he played well, and I'm not going to give him any less than anyone else because he did a good job. I'll give him 7 out of 10, but we're always judging him on his potential, right? Never by the actual game. Into midfield, Partey. Not his best game. He even come out and made the tweet, or the Instagram post, whatever it is. I thought for 60 minutes he looked good. His passing sometimes was incredibly poor, and then there was some times where he just burst through players, and I haven't seen anybody do that for Arsenal since Diaby, and of course Vieira. But he has this ability to glide past, get into those spaces, and really sort of bring the team forward. So I love him for that. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. But 6 out of 10 for his ability and what he did in the game. And then we go over to Xhaka, who I thought was the best in the midfield and probably arguably the best in midfield on the football pitch for this game. Really controlled the pace, the tempo for Arsenal. He gets so much hate, and I get it. He's not the answer. He probably shouldn't be at Arsenal given what's happened. But when you look at when we're a structured team, when we have roles for everybody, when where there's less space and we're not asking him to perform miracles and get about and be athletic and be combative and win the ball back and press and do all these things that you can't do, when he's just sitting there in front of the defence, shielding the ball, playing his passes, dictating the pace, he's actually very good. Still, maybe not the answer, but best of the midfielders, so I'll give him 7 out of 10. Yeah, good performance. We'll go with Smith Rowe. Very hard for him. He gets in those pockets, does really nice things. You know, the Croydon De Bruyne, I wish we stopped calling him that, because Croydon in front of anything is a downgrade. Let's just call him Smith Rowe, man. He's looking exceptional. I love how clever he is. Whether or not he's going to get us the goals, I'm not so sure. Didn't have a huge impact on this game. Because we're playing against a good team, right? They're not just going to boss the game and create chances. So considering the team we're up against, considering how young he is, I think he did really well. So I'm going to give him, because he's a number 10 and there wasn't that attacking influence, I'm only going to give him a 6, but I thought he did really, really well. Gabriel Martinelli, not to call him out or anything, but one of the worst games I've seen him play for Arsenal. I know he's just coming back from that long-term injury. He's not match fit, and you know he's going to take a while. But overall, did some really quality things defensively, but attacking, he didn't get the better of Bissaka, and not many people do. It's a tough ask, especially with him just coming back and things. So for him, lackluster. He was energetic like he always is, but he just lacked something, and I think it was a good decision to bring him off, rest him, get him good for another day. But I'd give him 4 out of 10. I think he was the worst player in the Arsenal team, but plenty more to come from him. Pepe, where to start? The man oozes class, right? Everything about him, we're like potential. His ceiling's high. There's a great player in there. I think he's so close to being 15 goals a season in the Premier League, but everything is just saying championship on that final delivery, that shot goal, that decision that he needs to make in these big games where we're expecting him to step up and be that £72 million baller. He just isn't, right? So great game, and on today's merit, if we're just to not put the price tag into context, I think really, really good. 7 out of 10. Definitely our best attacker. Could go as far as an 8, but I think there's plenty more in the locker. If he scored, then it would have been an 8. So Lacazette, what to say about Lacazette, man? He works hard. Don't like that he's picking up them Kane habits of backing into defenders. But it's all part of football, you know. Whatever, win the free kick. But of course, our fan base are going to pick up on that and slaughter it over Twitter. It's going to be all over there, I'm sure. Work rate is underrated from Lacazette. Tries to create, did a good job. For his work rate and what he's doing to link people and do his best against Maguire and Lindelof, I thought he did well. 1 free kicks, hit the bar. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. If he scored another one like Pepe, it would have elevated him to an 8. Now for the subs. Let's go with Willian. He had the whole half. Probably his best game for Arsenal since the opener with Fulham. I thought he looked tremendously good. I know he missed that chance, but if we just stop slating him as a fan base, I think, come on, he probably slots that. His freedom on the pitch is there. So, yeah, man, Willian was really good. I'm going to give him 7 out of 10. Really good impact. Liked what I saw. Definitely a step in the right direction. Over to, obviously, the debutant. Our man from Real Madrid. I don't know. Difficult game to see. I'm just going to give him straight up 5. Nothing to say. I'm not going to go on to it. And same with Eddie, 5. Didn't do nothing. 3 minutes on the pitch. You can't really talk about it. So straight over to Arteta. Bit negative perhaps at times. I think this team, we could probably create a little bit more against United, but ultimately I didn't expect to win this game. Not losing is is good for where we are at the moment as a club, which is sad, but it is good. It's definitely a better result for us. The change at half time was really good. It made us a lot better, so you've got to give Arteta a lot of credit for that. And we were missing our 3 better players. So, yeah, really good performance from Arteta. A really solid sort of 7 out of 10 from him. I thought he was on it with his decisions. Good team. He got him up for it. And in the second half, we changed completely to the better team. So, yeah, really rated Arteta in this one. Making us hard to beat. Second best defence in the league. We just need to sort of bring it all together and hopefully sort of improve. And I think we're only going to go up from now to the end of the season. But anyway, thank you guys. That's me. Well, I thought it'd be a quick one, but it's 10 minutes. So peace out. Catch you in the next one. Ciao.